A possessed dragon. We must find what.
Greetings.
Hadi
We
bakalım.
got rid of that haunting in Arlathan.
It sleeps once again.
Excellent work.
Ne? Görev tamamlandı mı? Bu kadar mıydı? Neredeyim ben? Deniz fenerine dönme. Dönelim hadi. Bunlar ne arıyor lan burada?
I wish I could breathe fire.
Nerede? Şurada konuşacağız.
I don't know, it just feels like the kind of thing that could be used. Sometimes it helps to burn through stuff.
Şurada gibi. Hadi
With
bakalım.
all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
İşime.
Hi, Emmerich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
If you need me to keep an eye out, just ask.
It's a perfectly safe ceremony by the graves. You'll see. Until later.
Tamam. Şu var. Bir de bununla konuşacağız. Bekçi atölyesi yükseltme.
Offer, dweller. I will answer.
7 oldu lan. Ha. Sekizde açılıyormuş. Yangın direnci mi? Bu ne oğlum? Kuşanılmış mı? Ha, bunlar şey lan.
Look who's thoughtful.
Bu kadar mıydı? Bununla da konuşalım.
It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats. Or whatever griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
Well, at least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
You'd never know it to look at him. Seems friendly enough.
As long as he likes you.
So what I'm hearing, Hassan, is gingerwort truffles for life?
Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy Dafrin.
I suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that?
Most of my life I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
That's not so bad, is it?
Not the path I expected. Makes me wonder about Hassan, his brothers and sisters, still young, pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another path for them.
Still early. Hassan's just a kid. Let him test the waters, see what shakes loose.
You mean like a parent?
Yeah.
Parents. A scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Herlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about? Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat. Good taste.
Hadi bakalım, bu da bitti. Burayı temizledik. Yolsuzluğun takibi. Ya da Oo, orta düzeydeymiş burası artık.
The field hospital. How is it doing?
They need more bandages, blankets, and herbs. Rook, Viago and I are visiting the new memorial for those we've recently lost.
After all you have done, you are most welcome to join us.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
We are not here to be formal. There have been enough funerals.
Did you know? I was just turning to say something to Air the other day. Before I remembered, she was no longer there.
Fletcher.
I didn't know Chance for long, but he seemed like a good man.
Terrible taste in furniture. He always smothered everything in gold. I'll miss hearing him complaining that I complain about it.
The diamond, the entire city feels so empty. I wonder if it will ever not feel that way. I'm only a visitor, but I don't think Treviso will stay down for long.
I'm told we are a charmingly stubborn people.
The Blight, that is the problem. But you did fight it back. If we did it once, we can do it again.
Let's hope there is something in that.
When did you get here?
A while ago, I was reading the letters. Messages for loved ones, prayers to the Maker. A few letters are to people I would have liked to know again.
Is there anything else we should say?
I did mention this isn't formal.
But we should do something.
A toast, then. Something we promise the dead we will think about over drinks to come. That we won't stop until those who killed them are gone.
That I would drink to. Gladly.
The crows rule Antiva, and tonight we mourn with her.
Görev tamamlandı. Görev çıktı. Üst katta.
How's my throwing? All right.
There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
You're
Karakterin
not from
görünüşü
Treviso?
çok mu kötü oldu ya?
Doesn't matter.
Hang on.
Yani şurayı hala açamıyoruz ha.
Watch ahead. Ready if you are.
I think that art merchant with information on the Antam lives near here.
Anyone there? No!
Hello? Are you alright?
Antam said we have to buy one gallery. Then the brutes left to get more reinforcements against us.
Done.
I unlocked the door. Come in, please.
My saviors, welcome! Viago said you had information on the Antam. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to.
O tüccarmış.
I'm in your debt. Please look around.
Efsanevi değerli eşya.
I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition.
Bu ne?
Those Antam would have ruined me if not for your kind intervention.
All right. We should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antam are stealing pieces of art.
Lighted on the left, other
Hello.
injuries on the right.
This might
Don't let the
sound
light
strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stores. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Hardly got any sleep last night. Just the thought of living next to the blight.
Makes you sick, doesn't it?
Barely any customers today.
It's a wonder anyone still lives in a city the way it is now.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here.
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
Sayalamadık gitti ya. Geç.
I was trained to deal with dueling injuries, light slashes and puncture wounds.
Bunlar ne yapıyor?
We're close to that camp where the Anton took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
Here we go. We're under fire.
Finish them now. Watch your back. You got them.
Okay, let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Anton are doing with it. Nothing here.
Bunları kontrol edemiyorum.
Still nothing.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art.
I've got a hunch we should check with him again.
Welcome. Please, have a look. Looking for a gift?
Is this what you call acting for Treviso? I hear that when the dragons attacked, you chose to help in Ratus over Treviso. We drove it off.
That merchant who said the Anton stole his artwork, he's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
So that whole story, he was just getting rid of us.
The note said the Okay, we're close to the camp where Anton are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
About time.
He said he will follow
Get clear. ready. Great job, Rook.
All right. Let's find out what the Antom and the Venatori are actually doing here.
Nedir bu genellikle? Diyorum buradan.
This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antom are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Well, look at what they can achieve when they work together.
We have to tell Taya and Viago.
You're not from Treviso?
From nearby. A handful of Antam have left the city.
Only a handful?
I heard they feared the blight in the canals. Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antom make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The Crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antam's first targets.
Bitmiş. Neredeyim ben? Buradayım. Burada görev yok. Ejderha sınıfı. Müdür sonuç. Bakalım buralarda görev var mı? Yok. Tamamen erişebilir olduğunda ne demek? Of. Neresi lan? Burası kaç oldu? Bir tane daha lazım. Bacon adasındaki yanıkları temizle. Bacon adası. Bekon adası nerede? Allah Allah. Bekon adası yok. Neyse şurada terzi varmış. Ona gideyim. Oradan başka göreve giderim. Neymiş? Bunlar niye yükseltiyorum ben? Kimin ki bunlar? Bu işte yaş benim. Bunlar olmuyor şimdilik. Baş ve ilk buluşalım. Ha bunlar şeydi değil mi? Bunlar da... Dört istiyormuş da. Yerimler mevcut.
Get you at the hill.
Bu ne lan? Lan bunu istemiyorum görevi ya. Hediyeyi verir sonra.
Got a job for me? I could use some action.
Muhabbete başla.
I saw the Hivernal flying by with my own eyes, big as the sky, and ready for the lords to come be heroes. We take it down, and the village nearby will eat like kings and love us for it. It had bright red and blue scales. They'll be worth a fortune, even beyond the horde.
That's not a Hivernal. You saw a Calton's on. And she's acting normal. She's not one of the dragons blighted by the gods. Going after her would get us killed for no good reason.
How do you know it's a Colton's on?
Cutter said the scales were red and blue. Hivernals are dark all over.
Scales could have caught the light from the sunset. It was flying awfully high.
Hivernals fly like chickens. They do little hops to pounce or clear a ravine. They don't soar. You saw a Kaltenzahn. Fight it, and you'll be dead and frozen before it lands.
Oh, sorry, Cutter. Tarsh gets final say. We leave the Kaltenzahn alone.
You think I can't fight a dragon just because I don't breathe fire?
You can't fight a dragon because you don't know what you're doing.
Fine. You're the expert.
I guess Cutter's really trying to make a name for himself.
Good way to get killed.
There's rumors of another dragon off to the west. Heard anything, Tarsh?
Yeah. Not sure if it's blighted like the ones that attacked Minrathous and Treviso. But it's killing people in villages near Arlothan Forest. They need help.
Well, that's glory.
It's a fire breather. They always have lairs with a horde.
And there's gold. Tempted yet?
We might be able to spare the time for a dragon hunt.
Can't wait to see what you find. Now, has Tarsh told you about fighting a Gamadon storm rider in the middle of a typhoon?
Best time to catch him.
Oh, it was glorious, Rook.
Ne? Bitti mi? Nasıl ya? Şaka mısınız oğlum? Deniz feneri. Hadi bakalım. Bunun hediyesini de vereyim. Evet, burada konuşulacak.
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause...
The veil to rupture? Not if you're careful. Really, really careful.
Rook, good to see you. Belara was telling me about one of the artifacts she calmed. Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres put some circle mages I know to shame.
Oh, that's so nice. Really?
Belara, repairing the Illuvian network alone is worth a thesis.
You were here, what, 5 minutes? And you had that thing fixed?
And it's quite a complex mechanism.
Well, thank you.
That said, I've noticed you working at all hours on that artifact.
Really? I don't think it's all hours.
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some nights.
Thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
You don't seem that certain.
Well, when you're in the Fade, there's no sun or moon. So I tend to lose track of time. Just a little bit.
So, you sleep more regularly outside the Fade?
Well, sometimes. Maybe. But we're in Solas's old home. There's so much to learn.
And we've time to learn it. But in order to do that, you must take care of yourself.
That knowledge isn't going anywhere. Relax a little. Get some rest. You'll feel better and work better.
Right. I'm not great at that. Relaxing, I mean, I think to myself, what if I do it wrong? Then it's 3 hours later and I'm even less relaxed than I was.
Perhaps I can help you.
With what? Relaxing?
Yes, I can teach you some breathing exercises, the ones we show initiates.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Of course. We must look out for one another.
And thank you too, Rook.
Anytime.
Okay, I am going to relax right away. But first, I had another question.
I thought you might.
Belar onaylıyor. Ulan onaylıyor da onaylıyor da neyi onaylıyor? Hiçbir bok faydasını da görmüyor. Hediyeyi ver.
Huh. Nice.
Bağımız artmış. Bir de şu lavukla konuşacağız şimdi.
Strength earns mastery.
Sağda.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin. Squawk.
Asan, it's bad manners not to answer someone.
Right. So what brings you by?
Just curious, really. Wondering what it's like being a Grey Warden. There've always been these legendary warriors living apart from the world.
Don't know about that. I spent time with people who were bad right up till they took their vow.
How so?
Weishaupt is the last stop for the wrong sort. If you're facing prison or worse, you can always join the Grey Wardens and take your chances with the Blight.
You don't seem the wrong sort.
No one's born a hero.
You're really selling it.
It gets better. When Darkspawn threaten a village, when innocent people are in danger, then we swoop in, swords held high, armor gleaming, while 100 faces look to us for salvation. And they all live to see the sunrise because of what we do.
Okay. Now I get it.
Best part is the warden fighting alongside you. Maybe they've done some bad things in the past. But after that day, it's different. There's some honor in their life where there wasn't before. Nothing like seeing redemption happen before your eyes.
Once a thief, always a thief.
Yeah? Is that experience talking?
I'm just saying I'd watch my back if I was a warden.
When the storm comes, you don't want farmers and florists fighting archdemons. It takes the wrong sort to put the world right.
Kinda like us, I suppose.
Minus the skeleton butler.
I don't know. Manfred the Warden has a ring to it.
How about we quit while we're ahead? See you around.
What can I do for you, Rook?
I was curious about the Magisterium, the Venatori, and the Shadow Dragons.
Ah, of course. You're not from here, are you?
No, I'm not. It's baffling to me that the Venatori have such influence.
The Venatori wish for a return to the past, when Tevinter ruled all of Thetis. It's an idea that appeals to many in the Magisterium, even though their duty should be to the people. But my father made sure to impress the importance of a Magister's duty upon me, before he revealed me to the Imperium as his heir. I may not hold the title anymore, but I have not forgotten his lessons.
Whatever you're up against, gods, cults, blight, you know where to find me.
Now I won't keep you any longer. The world is troubled and we both have our parts to play. Good luck, Rook. Bring the light.
Reach up there for...
I'm just the assistant.
Huh? Always good to see you in here, Rook.
Alayım bakalım bir de şunu.
Come back anytime.
You buying? Otherwise, don't touch the treasure.
Piercing, slashing, stabbing,
What?
smashing, crushing. Whatever you need, I have the weapon.
Please, if the Archon was really dead, you wouldn't be hearing about it from the Weekly Truth.
Careful ahead. You gotta move.
Atladı mı lan o?
Do you have an ailment? Or wish to prevent an ailment? I'll help with both. I hope you're pleased with this.
Masked mystery. Secrets of the Viper. Reliable source.
Hey,
And now a dragon. What's happening to this city? I wish there was...
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Morgan keşke partide olsa ya.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Andaran Artishan.
Anathara. Harding told me you're with the Veil Jumpers. As did I.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric.
You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane. I won't let you down. Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited and about the people depending on you. I'm asking you to take down a pair of gods. You're not going to be able to do that if you're worried about my approval. But if you listen to your friends and remember the people you're fighting for, you'll get through this.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength... My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette? We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
I appreciate it. Solus has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade. But anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
Wisely spoken. Solus rarely lies directly, but he finds ways
Seçenekte
to
bu ne diyor
weave the
arkadaş?
truth into a noose you find yourself wearing.
Solus was... important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know. Thank you.
Evet.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
Deniz fenerine diye dönüyor. Deniz fenerine dön. %33'ü keşfedilmiş. Burası %100 mü? Ulan sandığa göre mi %30 diyorsun veya işte düşmanlara göre? Buradaki şeyleri şuraya bir gideyim de buradaki çürümeleri kesersem bazı bölgelerde yanıklık var diyor.
the voices again.
Untold years asleep, only to see our sanctums defiled. Even Arlathan is trampled by cast-offs and mortals. We must secure the Alluvians.
We shall. The Ontom are uneasy in the crossroads, but they know their duty.
If they fail, give the best preserve to me for improvement.
Dead on, Tom. We're already on it.
Burası açık değil mesela.
Places between.
Komple keşfetmişim ben. Ne diyor? Beacon adasındaki yanıkları temizle. Crossroads.
Eyes open. Lucky shot.
Neler oluyor?
Made it through.
Nasıl bu? Buralar komple temizledim ya. Aşağıda gösteriyor bu da. Ha, aşağısı burasıymış lan. Burası nereye çıkıyordu bakayım. Ha. Ne? Abi şaka mısın ya? Neyse. Allah gitsin. Deniz fenerine gidelim.
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
We need to warn the wardens. Let them know what's coming.
Agreed. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus. See if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
Neyse gelince bir çay alayım ben. Gelince devam ederiz. Ondan sonra